equality.
Spread the peace.
No violence. Everyone would be loved and accepted for who they are.
Everyone is on each other's team. To be fair.
Everyone deserves an education. Everyone should have a home.
I would add to the generosity of the people and the understanding of a giving heart.
No depression. Respect. Around the world, people are going hungry. Appreciate. Help others to recognize their own importance. If we work together to stop world hunger, we can hopefully save people's lives. Equality. Everyone is equal. End world hunger. Stand up. Kindness. Be loved. Be loved. Be loved. Be loved. Be loved. Be loved.
No one should suffer from sickness or death. We all have a clock, one that runs out on its own, and nothing should...
Of sacrifice says, in the definition it uses the word forfeit. I forfeit my situation for your situation. I forfeit my life so your life is protected. I forfeit my scenario so you can live freely. And when you're thinking about the ultimate act of courage and strength, is there anything better than that? Can we please give a round of applause to recognize our fallen heroes, our veterans, our soldiers, and the families.
Can you hear me okay? Wow, this is such an incredible sight. I wish that you guys could see what I'm seeing from up here. And I just want to take a couple short minutes just to talk to you guys about the wonderful community that we live in. 8 years ago, we started the 9/11 Heroes Run right down the street at Mount Carmel. and we had over 300 people show up. And we recognized that this community understood what service and sacrifice was about. And they understood how important it was for us to get out each and every year and remember those sacrifices. Remember the sacrifices of our military, remember the sacrifices of our first responders, and remember those that gave their life on September 11th. And here we are in 2015, and today, this race marks the close of a 9/11 race series that spanned to over 57 locations across the world and brought out more than 50,000 participants. And think about it, guys. It started right here. It started right here in Doylestown, Pennsylvania. We are the bedrock of a movement that spans across the world. Give yourself a round of applause. So I want you guys to also understand that it's about getting out here each and every year and remembering, about getting out here and honoring those sacrifices, about teaching our next generation what took place on September 11th and what service and sacrifice is all about. But I also want you to know that for every dollar that you pay for your registration, you're helping our military and first responders. Standing before me here today are veterans from our own community that your registration money supports. I'm going to turn it over right now to Hugo Lentz, who is our Veteran Services Manager in the Philadelphia area, and he's going to talk to you a little bit about where your proceeds are going. Thank you so much.
A little bit of time. All right, so in June 2013, I retired from the U.S. Army from Fort Drum, New York. I found a job down here in Horsham and was having an okay time, but I realized I didn't have a support network anymore. The people I was working with weren't really invested in each other. They were invested in their work. And after 8 months, I actually got laid off. I started working at a bike shop down here in Doylestown because I love to cycle. I've probably seen some of you out there. Ryan and Krista came in to buy bikes. I started talking to Ryan and actually convinced Ryan to buy a bike. I was very proud of that. Krista, where are you? Krista did not buy a bike for me. So I'm still holding that against her. Ryan said, hey, we're expanding this program we have in Doylestown into Philadelphia. Can you give me a call and we'll talk and we'll see if you're the right candidate. In January of this year, I started working for the Travis Manion Foundation. It's been awesome. The people behind me, come on up. The people I have on the stage with me are combinations of veterans and community support, John and Deb, who are community volunteers who help with my program. They help these veterans right here get confident and to empower them to pursue their next successful career right here in Doylestown. And I would like to say that we all realize that veterans who go and fight for our country should not have to come back to the United States and fight for a job. And the money that you're contributing to the Travis Manion Foundation is helping me help these veterans, pulling in community, job of their dreams. So thank you very much.
I'm going to piggyback off of you, James. You know, last night I listened to the Pope speak, and his message was about families. And it was about how families can come together and make a difference. And right here today, the community of Doylestown, we are one big family making a tremendous difference. So I'm going to take my brother's words of if not me, then who? And I'm going to get out there today and run alongside each and every one of you. And each and every year, we're going to come back here and we're going to continue to make a difference for our military community. Thank you so much.
The leadership he provides, the cause he's created, for us to have a chance to celebrate our fallen heroes, really rises and falls on the shoulders of this one fine gentleman. We're all better people because of Chris Manion. Can you please give me a big welcome, round of applause to Chris Manion.
big shoes to follow here. You know, when we started this race, Travis's friend Steve Cantrell and I started this race 8 years ago with our founding sponsor, Mike Gretz, Travis's Uncle Mike Gretz from Gretz Beer. And we wanted to remember a great friend and nephew. And knowing Travis so well, it was easy to decide to name our run a Hero's Run, because Travis was truly a hero. However, he would have wanted this to be about all of those who serve in the face of danger. Like another Doylestown native hero, Colby Umbrell, who was killed here the very same week we lost Travis. We lost two great young men that same week. They both had a passion to serve. This race is about that passion. This is about the spirit and heart of a hero. Selfless, courageous. And we know that at the heart of a hero is a heart of service. Travis's last act of service was to selflessly and courageously put himself out front to save and protect his men. Though everyone else in his company survived that day, April 29, 2007, Travis placed himself in grave danger and his life was taken. The pain of losing Travis was beyond tough, but his spirit lives on in this race and the foundation that bears his name. At first, it was difficult for us to step up, but our community provided such heartfelt support, and it not only lifted us up, but it provided the inspiration. You are the inspiration for showing other towns and cities how it could and should be done. What began as one small run has become, in a flash of inspiration, a series of races and communities across the country and around the world, wherever our brave men and women serve. Travis's dad the other day, my brother Tom Manion, said it best. At this Bucks County Courthouse ceremony to unveil the World Trade Center I-beam Memorial, to paraphrase, sometimes life knocks us down, but we have to keep getting back up. This race, our community, our extremely generous sponsors, and 56 other races like it are helping those of us who have experienced such loss get back up. Today is also a great day for gratitude. We are grateful for all of the financial support we have had over the years as well. Nearly $200,000 has been raised through this Doylestown race alone over the years. Thank you especially to all of our sponsors. You're making a tremendous difference. We also have gratitude for our communities, our family, our friends, our country, and especially for the men and women who serve and protect it. And maybe the most inspiring, many others like this race are taking place. It is continuously growing from the tremendous support of so many people like those in our community. The growth deserves to happen, and it is you who are helping to make it happen. So thank you so much, all of you, for being here. So, to grow the spirit of this race, keep our heroes in our hearts forever. Honor them by serving each other. In the words of one of my favorite songs, which we played here a couple times today, the U2 song One. We are one, but we're not the same. We get to carry each other. Carry each other. One life. One. Each year, we read the names of the fallen from Bucks County. Between September 11, 2001, and in service since, we have lost 44 Bucks County residents. Unfortunately, this year we had to add another person's name to our list. Army Specialist Nicholas Roberts. Specialist Roberts was also a Doylestown native and a 2006 graduate of Central Bucks East High School. His family, some of his family is here today. Today, we will run for him and for all of our heroes. May God bless them and their families. They are in our hearts and minds. Today we push ourselves and run for them. Junior firefighter from Doylestown Fire Company will ring the bell for each of our fallen. Michael Berger, Edward Brabazon, Jeffrey Chernoff, Peter Churchirillo, Robert Dembowski, Nathan DeTampo, Alan Dunkley, Kenneth Elwell, Brian Fonts, William Godshock, Brian Gregg, Joseph Honnessy, Donald Havlish Jr., Barton Hummelhans, Maurice Johnson, Chris Jones, Donald Jones, William Kelly, Kurt Kraut, Joseph Lestrangio, William Mayer III, Travis Manion, Dan McIntosh, Robert Mininger, Jay Moon, Louis Knack, Patrick Nixon, Tamara Ramos, Joshua Reese, Nicholas Roberts, John Michael Rodak, Victor Saracini, Larry Senko, Barbara Shaw, Eric Schellenberger, William Steiner, Christopher Stonecipher, Sean Such, Elliot Teisler, Colby Umbrell, Sandra Wright.
In special recognition of our Gold Star families, we'd like to request that everyone please take a knee or have a seat. For those of you who don't know what that means, a Gold Star family is a family who has lost a loved one while in military service to our country. Really also important to note that the last Sunday of September is designated as National Gold Star for Mothers. Part of today's mission is to honor the service members who have perished in the line of duty and remind us of the families they left behind deserve our everlasting respect and support. At this time, we would like our Gold Star family members to please stand to be recognized. Your loved ones are the reason we are here. Your loved ones are the reasons we are here today. We thank these families for their dedication to service, their awesome sacrifice that can't be measured, their unbelievable courage and strength. And now we'd like to bring back up the Mill Ballet School, who will perform the song written by Travis's cousin, Liz Longley. The song is called We Run.
In the light of the morning, the world fades away. Nothing else matters than what brought us here today. We touch the salts of the earth with the soles of our feet, and something happens when we meet. We run. Keep on breathing, don't stop believing. Our journey
Can we thank the Mill Ballet School? If not me, then who? Now